Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another video from RxJS Unveiled series. In this video, we will be talking about the merge operator. So when should one use merge operator? First, let's understand that and then we'll go to the definition. Merge operator as a word means merging multiple things into one stream of data. So that is what merge operator means. So it says creates an output observable which concurrently emit all values from every given input observable. That's too technical, but that's the correct definition, I would say. But then it means that it has multiple input variables, input observables, and it emits all values for every given input. Means whatever input observable we give, it concurrently emits whatever value. Whenever that observable emits, it concurrently at that point of time itself, it will emit that value. We will see that in the below marble diagram too. So let's see that. Let's try to understand this marble diagram. So in this, what we see is this is the first observable and this is the second observable. So these two are the input observables and we are using the merge operator. So what we see is that once the observable emits a value, that value is instantly emitted as an output for that observable. So A is emitted as it is, and then D. It is not transforming the value. So that is one thing to be noticed here. That whatever and whenever the value is emitted from an input observable, that value is emitted, and that value is given as an output from the merge operator. So it doesn't do any transformation or any fancy stuff. It just flattens the data and gives the data as an output. That's it. Let's see an example. In this example, we have three intervals. The first interval emits a value after 1 second. Second interval emits a value after 2 seconds. And third interval emits a value after 500 milliseconds. And all of these observables are merged using the merge operator. So what we see as an output is, since the third observable emits the first time, emits at first, we see third observable emitting the first value at 0. And then after 1 second, we see first observable emitting its first value and third observable emitting its second value. And then after 1.5 second, third observable emits its last value. Why am I saying last value? Because we have mentioned take of 3. After 1.5 second, first observer emits its second value, that is 2 seconds. So that is 1, and simultaneously, second observer also emits a value, its first value, it is 0. So after 3 seconds, first observer emits its last value, again because of take 3, and then after 4 seconds, second observer emits its second value, and after 6 seconds, second observer emits its last value. So what we see over here is that all the intervals are emitting values concurrently, and since we are using the merge operator, all the values are emitted and as an output, one after the other, whenever the value is being emitted. There's one more thing that you should be aware about, that is like merge accepts the last parameter as a number. So if we pass a number here, which is for in our case, let's say 2. So what would happen is it would only execute the first two observables concurrently. It will not execute the third observable. So what we see this time output is first observable emits its first two values, 1 second, 2 seconds, and then first second observable emits its first value, and then first observable emits its last value, 3 seconds. Third observable emits now because first observable has been completed. So third observable emits its first value. 4 seconds, second observable emits its second value. Third observable emits second. Third observable emits third value. And then what we see is last second observable emits its last value. So just by adding one more parameter, merge operator makes sure that it follows the concurrency based on the number of things. So if let's say we pass 3 over here, it doesn't change anything. It would be the same thing what we saw for the very first time. So third observable will be executed for the very first thing. Cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I know this was a small video and we don't have much to talk about the merge operator. So just to summarize, merge operator is used to have multiple observable as an input, and whatever values it emits, it takes that and gives us an output. It has a last parameter as a number argument, if that is provided, it takes those number of observable in consideration for the very first step. So over here, what we saw was that if you provide concurrent as 2, it only takes interval 1 and interval 2, even though this interval should have been executed much faster than these two, but it wouldn't take consideration of that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. See you in the next one. Till then, happy coding.